How you doing, guys? Got a Sea Hunt Escape 200 2004. Had a very strong smell of fuel in the bilge area. This is a new boat to me, so I don't know, maybe somebody tried to fill up the gas tank through a rod holder, because they're very close. This is a rod holder, this is the gas tank. So I can see how somebody can make that mistake, and especially if they just pull up to a dock, ask for fuel. But anyway, I'm not taking a chance. This is a 2004, 14, 16 year old boat. A lot of the stuff online that I've read, it's about the service life of a gas tank. So anyway, I decided I'm gonna go ahead and pull the tank, replace it, and hose everything out in there, just in case it was there's fuel inside the hull from one of the rod holders. But anyway, pulled the panel above the gas tank. I think it was on there with 4200. It was kind of a pain in the neck to get off, but got that off, cleaned it up, set it off to the side there. Gained access to the fuel tank, and the fuel tank here has, I've tucked these hoses away just to make room here, but anyway, it's got a this is a hose that Sea Hunt put in to be able to fish wire up to that access panel there, so that was nice of them. But that's the vent hose, goes there, and then the filler hose is in there too, tucked away. Opened the access panel, pulled the vent hose and the filler hose off to be able to pull them kind of out of the way, so I can pull the tank out, because that filler hose comes out to here. So disconnected it from up here, pulled it out of the way so I can at least try and shimmy this tank out. There were 4 brackets. See, they were screwed into the tank there, and then onto these screws here, which were through bolted, and unfortunately the nuts on the back had seized up, so I ended up having to cut the brackets off. They were here and then screwed into the tank. I ended up having to cut them off because I couldn't get those bolts came out a ½ inch, and then I guess there was some corrosion on the back side of those bolts. So anyway, I'll figure out how to re-secure the tank down at a later date. This one came off, but anyway, I had to cut the brackets, and the tank was also foamed in here in the back, in the aft side of the boat. Let's see if I can get a better shot of that. It was foamed in on the sides and underneath. You can see some of the foam. I think they put it down before they put the tank in, dropped the tank in, and then foamed it on the sides. So those 4 brackets and those 2 areas in the aft section were holding the tank down, and believe me, it proved to be very a big job just to get that foam to release from the tank, even though it was only foamed in those 2 little spots. I took a hacksaw blade, well, a whole bunch of different blades, cut through the foam on the sides. Of course, it was still connected to the adhering to the bottom of the tank down there, and anyway, the tank slides freely now. back and forth. And I've tried to, once I got those hoses out of the way, I've tried to pull it out, and I think they put the tank in before the deck went on. So it's a little bit, I'm gonna have to cut some of this, the I guess you call it a flange, to be able to make enough room to get the tank out. But once I get it out, I'll get some dimensions, see if I can't find another tank and drop it in. This is a 58-gallon tank. I don't probably need that much fuel. I could probably go down to a little bit smaller tank, but I'm debating whether or not to go aluminum, because a lot of the Sea Hunt boat owners have aluminum tank that have had no issues. So I'll get the dimensions, order a new tank, and then once I drop it in, I'll figure out how to secure it again, probably with foam and new brackets, and connect those to the filler line, the vent line, and then the line here that goes off to the motor. Anyway, hopefully this gives you guys some insight to how your fuel system is set up on the Sea Hunt Escape 200 2004. Yeah, there's the other boat back there we're gonna sell. Anyway, let me know if you have any recommendations or comments. Comment down below. Thanks for watching.